This video is for Affirming Logistics, showing God's care for LGBTQ youth and the practical details of ministry. In a nutshell, how can we make sure that the small details that we might not otherwise think about reflect our values of safety and welcome? So, my name is Logan Rimel. I use they, them pronouns. I am a counselor and co-director of the Naming Project, which is a summer camp for youth of all sexual orientations and gender identities to explore their faith in a safe environment. There on the screen, you can see my co-directors, Greg and Ross. Ross is also a co-founder of the Naming Project, and he will help co-facilitate the discussion portion of this workshop when it happens. So, about you, your congregation, your ministry. So you are real clear on God's love and affirmation for all people, including LGBTQ people, and you're working to be a safe and welcoming place for LGBTQ youth. And that's really awesome. And it's awesome because it means that you've done some reflection, that you've identified that your values include prioritizing safety and care for LGBTQ people. So what are some next steps that follow from those values? In other words, how does your affirmation of LGBTQ people impact your choices, large and small, from things like bathrooms, bathroom signs, sleeping arrangements, gendered groups, email signatures, RSVP forms, and more? And that's what we want to talk about. The nitty-gritty details of identifying our values and assumptions and continually trying to create safety and welcome for LGBTQ youth in decisions both small and large. We'll tackle details in a few different lights. The first is best practices. There are some areas where simple recommendations, where just like things that are generally good ideas, can be made. Things like single stall, gender neutral bathrooms, or like Google Forms and how to ask for gender identities. There are some areas that are more context specific, where the space always wins, where it depends on what you're doing and who's present. For those questions, which are often the frequently asked questions that we get at the Naming Project, we'll discuss in depth some of the ways that we've done things through the years, how we think through decisions, and where our values are. So ultimately, this will be about identifying values and assumptions and helping participants identify their values and assumptions so that they can take back, the way to make decisions rather than a checklist of decisions to be made. We hope to have a robust discussion because every context is unique and everybody comes with a lot of knowledge. So we hope that you'll join us in Affirming Logistics, showing God's care for LGBTQ youth and the practical details of ministry. Thank you.